Hello, and welcome to episode 10. This episode will be a little bit special to celebrate that we have done 10 episodes already. I feel like the beach here is a bit messy, so I would like to fix that with the big seaport. And I think that could be a nice project for this episode. I have already prepared a bunch of shulker boxes here. And I think this is everything I will need. Probably not, because I usually don't have enough. I have a rough idea in mind, but I am not totally sure how I want this to look. So I will jump right into a time lapse and lay out the foundation, and then we will see what comes after that. Okay, so I made a lot more progress than I thought I would. I just need to change out the stone here to a little bit more andesite and mix it a bit. And put some decorations all over the place here, like barrels and stuff like that. Maybe build a boat here or something. And up here I will build a few houses and some decorations too. I will also mix in some tough bricks and polished stuff here when I have built all the houses and stuff like that, so I know how to make it look good. I think I want like a cliff starting from here and ending here. And between that cliff and the cliff I will build here, I think I want a road here that can go up to this place where I will have more houses. I had to stop in the middle of building this platform here to go and gather more tuff because I ran out pretty quick. So this is what I have left. Maybe I have some more here. No, I don't. I will probably start building a cliff here all the way to here. So I will need to clear out these trees first. I also feel like I have a lot of projects that I haven't finished yet, like the ice cave and the aquarium in my storage room, and this part here that will continue all the way to like there. And then I want to build a house on this cliff here. The problem is that I don't really like this cliff. I don't feel like it will match what I want to build here, but maybe that's fine. I could probably cover that up with some houses. And then I want to build like a fortress here. I also haven't finished the interior of my barn. I'm not even sure I want to keep that when I build everything else here. Maybe I will cover that up or redo it or something. So I have a lot of work to do. Maybe I will finish a couple of builds next episode. I don't think I need to cut down any more trees right now. I do want to tame that dog though. I don't know if you saw that in the opening clip, but I tamed another dog when I was cutting down trees. And I have that dog over here. I haven't named him yet, but I don't know what to name him. Oh, I just now remembered why I ran up all the way there. I wanted to grab some bones for the dog. When I was up there, I had no idea why I was there, so I just ran down again. Where did he get that? Can they spawn with a lead like that? Or has he been messing up some wandering traders, maybe? I don't seem to have any bones up here. They should be in this chest. I just remembered I have a skeleton spawner, so why didn't I just go there? There we go. I will just put him over here while I build. Alright. I want some andesite and some tuff. More andesite. Alright. How do I want to do this? Maybe I bring a stone cutter too. I kinda like this outline here, but I want it to be further back, because I want a little bit more space here. Maybe I just push it in like 2 blocks. I don't like building in the rain, it distracts me a lot. Nice rainbow though. I don't think I ever noticed that before. Okay. I think I will just build everything out of stone at first, and then I will mix in andesite and stuff like that to detail it a bit more. Oops. This is really annoying. I think this is how I want it. So now I can like put some small houses here and maybe over here and still have a road in between here. Maybe I can build this cliff almost as high as that one, so I can have a bridge in between them. I'm still not a fan of this. I should just have used tuff and cobblestone and andesite and then into stone, because that's what I want to use here. Although maybe I could use that there, and then the further in the more vegetation, and then I could like have a bunch of water here, and that would be the reason why there is a lot of moss and stuff like that on the rocks. Maybe I could do like a waterfall that leads from the ice up here all the way down the mountain here, and then goes like that, and in some way connects to the water here. And then maybe I could do like a big pond here and some water that comes out of the mountain here. That also leads to the same water stream here. I'll probably do something like that, because I don't feel like changing all of this. I don't actually find it that fun to terraform like this. I haven't really done it that much in the past, so maybe it's because I'm not that good at it yet. But it takes up so much time and brain power. I need more stone already. I want this cliff to be a lot steeper than this one. To like be more of a flat cliff like this. Okay, I need a lot more stone here. I think I will focus on building this higher, and then I will decorate and change the shape and stuff like that after that. That may be easier. I don't even need to do the cliff down here, because I will extend this all the way. I will need to do a lot of details on this for it to look good. But I think I like the shape at least. I may mess around a little bit here though. I don't like this part. I have done quite a lot of the cliff now, but I want this part to go all the way along the water here. Oops. Let's just get this one. Alright, so I want this part to go all the way along the water here, all the way to these stony shores, and then all the way up to like here. And if we get a better look here, you can see that it's quite a lot to build all the way here. So I will probably not do that today. I may just continue it a little bit here and then put out the ground part. I barely have any stone left here. So I only have 4 stacks. But I think that I may have some up here in some chests up there from when I built the ice cave. I will just take the shortcut here. There should be some stone in here. Yeah, there was a lot, so nice. Yeah, I had lots of stone. Okay, nice. Don't. Alright. I think I will just make this like 2 blocks taller. Maybe a little bit taller over here. And probably here I can do 2 higher. And here maybe 1 more. Alright, I will continue this a little bit more. Alright, I feel like this is enough for now. I have something in mind for that part, but here I am not sure. I will probably not connect these two like I said before. We'll see later, but that's not the plan right now anyway. I should probably light up under here before I cover it all up. This looks pretty bad right now, but I think it will look better when I get some houses on there. I'm not sure what I could use all this space for, but I could probably like do a sugarcane farm or something here. Or maybe a creeper farm or something. I will probably come up with a good use of all this space here if I not forget before I do. This place is pretty big now, and I have a lot of space to build, but I want this part to be a little bit wider. So I will probably extend this whole stone platform or whatever, maybe to like here or something. It actually looks pretty good from here now, but I will cover it up with houses anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. I don't think I will need to change this to stone, because the houses will stand here anyway. But I will probably have like a road from about there all the way up here in the middle to like there, and then about here it will probably split off to that way. Also, this area right here at the top is pretty flat, but it won't be that later. I just want to have a platform here to build on, and then I will make it a little bit more interesting later when I build. Alright, I think I'm happy with the size for now. This may seem like a little bit overkill to do this whole cliff here and all this space up here just for a few houses. when I already have terrain to build on. But I have kind of a picture in my head where this looks really cool. I haven't even detailed this cliff yet, and I like it a lot more than this, so I'm not sure what I will do with this yet, if I keep it or if I change it, but I will probably be a little bit lazy and do the water idea that I talked about earlier. Now I'm in the mood for building some houses, so I will do that, and then maybe I decorate a bit here later. I think the houses will be pretty tall, so I will go and get some scaffolding to make it easier to build. Also, scaffolding is good to have when I detail the cliff wall. Did I only have one stack? Alright, I didn't have that much string anyway, so... I may want to use bamboo blocks in the houses. I think I will bring a stack and let it grow while I build in case I want to decorate with it or something. I also want a lot of pale oak, I think. I'm not sure what color palette I will use. I am pretty tempted to do something more special like jungle logs, bamboo, maybe some birch, pale oak, and make it look a little bit more exotic. But I could also do it a little bit more boring and make it medieval style. I think I will bring this for now, and then maybe I will jump into a creative world and try something out. Oh, there is a pillager there. I was wondering what it was. I can only see what it is in the corner of my screen now. But if I look directly at it, I can barely see. Okay, I will go and handle that. Can I make this jump? No, I couldn't. Just gonna eat here and then... That's embarrassing. Alright, so I will jump into a creative world and decide what block palette I will use. Alright, at first I was thinking something like this. I tried two different combinations, one on that side and one on that side. But I didn't like that side, so I continued here, and then I didn't like that either. But then I made this and I like this a lot, so I will probably keep this style. Maybe mix up the colors a bit between houses. So I am really happy with this design. But the thing is that I do not have most of the materials there. I don't have acacia, I don't have terracotta, I don't have green dye, not even cactus. So I will need to go on an expedition. I guess I will use my new harbor here and take my boat from here. I haven't really explored this way that much, so I will probably go there. Alright, there was a cold biome here, and I only need hot biomes. Oh well, I will just continue this way anyway. Might as well pick up a free coal. Anything interesting here? And I could take this crying obsidian too. Might as well take the boat, I guess. That's a pretty weird place for a shipwreck. How do you even get up there with a boat? I've never seen this before. I was looking for a door here. That's not how boats work. How do I even get out from here now? I guess I just break it. And now we keep exploring. This frozen ocean was so big. That looks pretty cool though. Oh, it wasn't that big. I thought it was bigger. It looked so big in the distance. Alright, I will just keep running and exploring and I will update you if I find anything. Oh nice, finally some land here. I'm gonna grab some of this crying obsidian here. It may be nice to have later. Oh nice, I have mining fatigue for 3 minutes. Alright, I guess I won't grab these. Oops, that scared me. Do I want a golden hoe or maybe a golden hoe? Or maybe another golden hoe? Can you craft crying obsidian maybe? Because I would like to have a lot of that. I think I will take the boat for a little bit more. Try to spot the badlands from the ocean here. This looks promising. Is this a desert maybe? Or is it just a weird beach? Maybe I could build a hoe here. I think I have some diamonds in here. Yeah, I do. Nice. I could wait here for a bit and grab these bee nests. Nice, there we go. Oh nice, a mangrove. Let's go and grab some propagules here and maybe some mud. I don't have that much durability on my shovel though. Okay, let's clear up the inventory a little bit here. I think I will look for some iron and try to get an anvil so I can repair my shovel. Because I want to get a lot of mud and if I find a desert I want to grab some more sand too. I need like 13 more iron I think. Something like that. I should be able to find some around here. Here are some. Yeah, that's enough. Nice. And I need some cobblestone for the furnace. Nice. And then I could grab some more wood here while I wait. And I don't think I have acacia saplings yet, so I will grab that too. Oh. Will you get down here maybe? Alright, I don't want... Okay, nice. They came down anyway. I was going to say I don't want to get up there, so I will just ignore them. But they came down here to me, so no problem. Get another shulker box here. I may even make one more. Just in case. And... a diamond. Perfect. Maybe I will use it a little bit before I repair it. Alright, there we go. By the way, sorry for the big sidetrack here. I was just about to start building and realized I don't have the materials that I want. So I've just been out on an adventure here for a while. But I will get right back to building when I get home, so hopefully that's fine. I'm gonna see if there's anything nice in this outpost here. I will probably just ignore them. Goat horn, that's good. Can't see much from here. I came from there, so I will just keep on running this direction. Oh, nice, finally. That's about time. Okay, so I will just grab a bunch of this red sand, a bunch of the normal sand, a few cacti. I will just plant these here so they grow while I gather more sand. I'm gonna grab all the cactus I can here. I'm gonna need the green dye, so... I will probably grab a few of these brown terracotta too. I may want to use them a bit. But I will probably use the more colorful colors like green, blue, red, yellow, maybe purple too. These armadillos are so cute but ugly. Oops. I was just gonna pretend to hit him, but I accidentally pressed out of habit. Alright, so I have gathered all these. And I think that's enough. I want to get to building now. So let's just run home. It's a long journey. Alright, finally home. Nice. I also stopped on the way home to pick up a few flowers. It's nice to have as decoration. I haven't tried this horn yet. Pretty decent. I want to have my cactus. I will plant it up here so it can grow a little bit in the meantime. I should go and repair my tools before I start. I will enchant a bit before I use up all my levels on repairing these. I don't think I got anything good here. No, nothing good. Hello, dog. Say hello to your new friend. Maybe you could do your thing here. Let me know, by the way, if you have any good names for the dogs. Because I have no idea. Alright. I realized that I have a problem here with my super smelter. Or not super, but my smelting system here. Because if I put in the coal up there, it will split from these two into these two chests. And then into the furnaces. But for some reason, the coal only goes on this side. Into this hopper and then into this chest. So only these two furnaces get fuel. So I have manually put in coal into these two. But the thing is, I don't want to have to do that, so I will probably swap out these two chests to hoppers and then overfill the system. So this side will always be full, and because of that, this side can take all the coal that's in the chest up there. And then when this one needs coal, there will always be coal in the chest. So that's the plan, but I will need a lot more fuel for the furnaces to be able to do that. But that's a problem for later. Alright, I've been AFK here for a while to let the cactus grow. Alright, an extra stack, that's good. I'm not sure why I even put a chest here. I'm gonna go and cook one of the stacks and leave the other for the future. I will probably build a big cactus farm somewhere pretty central, like maybe somewhere here or in one of the houses there or up here in my house, I'm not sure yet. And make it go into a furnace and have that like as an XP storage. So in case I need XP, I can just go there and get a few levels. Alright, 1 stack should be enough for now. That's 8 stacks of terracotta. That's probably more than I need. Where are my flowers? Yeah, here. Nice. I want some red dye and some yellow dye so I can make yellow, red and orange. I'll go 2 stacks of each probably. I'll just put everything in here. Okay, I will start building somewhere around here. So I will put my chests here. Alright, I will probably start around here. I don't want it to be too far out. I wonder if I want to have it like this or like that. I'll try like this first. It's an even number here, I want it to be uneven. So I will have to move this 1 step. I will need to move this down 1 step. Let's see how this looks from down here. I don't like that as much as the one I did in the creative world. I will probably take this down and make it exactly the same way. Alright, I just remembered that I have scaffolding too. Nice. I will probably start a time-lapse now and build here for a couple of hours, put on some music and just take it easy. So I will see you soon. Alright, so I feel like that's enough building for one episode. I have been really far outside of my comfort zone with these houses. I haven't ever built in this style before. I usually only use different kinds of wood and stone in my builds, like in the houses up here, but I feel like this actually turned out pretty nice. I really like the roof on this house, and then I like these two houses a lot. I thought this house would look really bad, but it actually turned out pretty good in my opinion. And I feel like this one is really cute. But all the houses are empty at the moment, so I will need to do a lot of interior designing later. I kind of want this house to be some sort of store, with like a market stand here or something. I also built this off camera. It's supposed to be like a big crane. And I wanted to build more market stalls and stuff like that down here. But I need the wool for that. So I will need to make a sheep farm. I have been terrorized a lot by these guys. I have like, I think 6 or 7 of these banners. Yeah, I have, with this one I have 7. And that's just from building this harbor, the cliff wall and the houses. And also this one. And also this crane. I have never built a crane like this before, so I had to look up some inspiration. I mainly looked at an old build from someone called Blue Nerd on YouTube. I think this town here will look really good when it's done. I like that it's very colorful. I've had lots of fun experimenting with different styles here, and I'm looking forward to finishing this place, but it will take a while. It's a big project. I also need to finish a lot in the base up here and connect this town with this town that I will build up here. I want it to be like a big city. I would like to thank you guys so much for the support on my videos. It really means a lot. And thank you so much for watching. That's it for this episode. Bye bye.